The Los Angeles Lakers have just lived through one of the most curious and, at the same time, revealing off-seasons in recent memory. For those who expected fireworks, blockbuster trades, and social media explosions, this summer may have looked quiet, almost too quiet. But if you look closer, if you peel back the surface and analyze every decision, you begin to realize that this was not a passive off-season at all. It was a deliberate one. It was about control, patience, and a deeper plan that may be shaping a new chapter of this franchise. And before we get into the heart of these rumors, before we unpack why Rob Pelinka and this front office refused to push the panic button, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell. Because the season we're about to witness could very well be one of the most defining in modern Lakers history, and you don't want to miss a single update. Now let's dive into it. The Lakers entered the summer with 3 priorities written in stone: improve perimeter defense, upgrade three-point shooting, and add a reliable big man presence. That's where their mind was. And unlike other teams who chased after shiny headlines, the Lakers looked inward first. They analyzed the roster, evaluated where the injuries hurt them most, and studied what LeBron James and this group actually needed to compete in a Western Conference that has never been more brutal. Naturally, trade talks were swirling. Gabe Vincent and Jared Vanderbilt's names popped up constantly in those rumors. It would have been easy for the Lakers to cut ties. Vincent had just come off an injury-plagued debut season in Los Angeles, barely able to showcase the skill set that had made him such a critical piece in Miami's playoff runs. Vanderbilt, on the other hand, has always been admired for his defensive versatility and hustle, but his availability has always been a problem. To some fans, moving both players would have been the natural choice. But the Lakers didn't go that way. Instead, they doubled down. They trusted continuity. Gabe Vincent, after battling injuries, came back last year and quietly played 72 games while hitting 35.3% of his threes. That's exactly the kind of reliability the Lakers had hoped for when they signed him. For Vanderbilt, his defense remains one of the best tools this team has to throw at the West's elite wings. In a league where one stop can decide a series, Vanderbilt is still viewed as more asset than liability. Pelinka chose to keep both, and here's the fascinating part: that choice not only keeps the Lakers stable, but it also leaves them with valuable trade chips down the line if things don't click. It's patience with an escape hatch. And while those decisions drew attention, the Lakers weren't sitting still. They added Marcus Smart, a former Defensive Player of the Year, someone who embodies intensity and leadership. They acquired DeAndre Ayton, a big man who, despite criticism, still offers size, mobility, and rebounding that the Lakers desperately needed. And they picked up Jake LaRavia, a young shooter with upside who can stretch the floor. Piece by piece, this was not a summer of noise but a summer of balance. But if roster moves are one part of the story, leadership is the other. A huge, game-changing moment came when Mark Walter, owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, purchased a majority stake in the Lakers. That move, to many, signals a new era. Walter has a track record with the Dodgers that screams ambition, financial muscle, and competitiveness. He is not a man who invests just to sit back and watch. With him at the top, expectations for the Lakers are rising again. This is not just about making the playoffs. This is about championships, sustainability, and sending a message across the NBA that the Lakers will always be in the fight. And there's another layer to all this. Luka Doncic reportedly put pressure on the Lakers to build a win-now roster. The fact that a superstar outside the franchise is voicing those expectations shows how serious the NBA community views Los Angeles. It's a reminder that the Lakers aren't just another team, they are a destination, a stage, and a responsibility. By retaining Vincent and Vanderbilt, the Lakers not only preserved chemistry but kept their flexibility intact for potential mid-season moves. If the season doesn't start well, they still hold cards to play. Of course, the financial situation looms large. The Lakers sit just $1.1 million below the luxury tax apron. That margin prevents them from filling the 15th roster spot for now. It is tight, uncomfortable, and strategic all at once. And that's where the rumors get exciting. SB Nation recently outlined 3 possible trade scenarios that could reshape the Lakers' season. The first is a reunion with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who remains a fan favorite and was part of that 2020 championship run. Bringing him back would restore not only shooting and defense but a sense of unfinished business. The second scenario involves Dillon Brooks, a polarizing figure who could provide defensive toughness and a fiery edge, though he comes with personality risks. The third? A reunion with Malik Monk, who lit up Los Angeles with his scoring flashes before leaving for Sacramento. Each of these scenarios connects to a real need: shooting, defense, or both. And this is where the bigger picture comes in. The Lakers are balancing two identities. On one hand, they are the LeBron James team, and every move must be filtered through the urgency of maximizing his final years. On the other, they are also the Lakers, a franchise that doesn't chase quick fixes without thinking about the next 5 years. Rob Pelinka's strategy this summer, as quiet as it looked, may actually be the perfect middle ground. Fans, naturally, are divided. Some wanted the big trade. Some wanted the Lakers to swing for the fences, go after another star, and create instant headlines. But there's a lesson to be learned here. Championships aren't only won in July. They're built across 82 games, through injuries, through rotations, through chemistry. And sometimes, the smarter play is to resist the noise. That doesn't mean the Lakers won't make a move. It means they are waiting for the right one. This is what makes the upcoming season so fascinating. Imagine, just for a second, the possibilities. Marcus Smart hounding opposing guards, Ayton giving the team a true interior presence, Vincent spacing the floor, Vanderbilt throwing his body at elite scorers, and LeBron still orchestrating everything. Add in the flexibility to pull off a mid-season trade for KCP, Monk, or another impact player, and suddenly this quiet off-season doesn't look so quiet anymore. It looks like a setup. A chess move. A calm before the storm. And with Mark Walters' ownership now shaping the financial backbone, the Lakers have the resources and leadership to adapt quickly. The Dodgers model is right there: spend when needed, stay competitive, keep the fan base engaged, and never allow mediocrity to take root. That's what Lakers fans have been craving, and that's what they may be getting. So when we talk about rumors, when we analyze every possible trade scenario, it's not just speculation. It's anticipation. It's the recognition that the Lakers are not finished. They are waiting. They are watching. And the moment the right opportunity appears, whether it's reuniting with a former champion, adding a defensive menace, or bringing back a scoring spark, they will be ready to strike. And until then, the message is clear: trust the plan. The Lakers are not asleep. They are not complacent. They are deliberate, they are strategic, and they are preparing for one of the most important seasons in recent history. Whether it ends with a blockbuster trade or with this roster proving everyone wrong, the journey will be worth it. So, Lakers Nation, buckle up. The rumors will keep coming, the speculation will not stop, and every single game this season will feel like a test. But with the moves already made and the flexibility still in hand, this team is not just chasing the playoffs. They are chasing something bigger. And that's why you need to stay tuned, stay engaged, and most importantly, keep believing. Because in Los Angeles, the story is never over. It's just waiting for its next dramatic twist. Here's a crucial insight for you: diving into financial education can significantly elevate your quality of life. In the realm of finance, take the time to explore bonds and stocks, with a special emphasis on real estate investment trusts, REITs. These investments have the potential to generate passive income. Approach this journey with diligence and opt for reputable investment brokerages globally. By doing so, you'll be laying a solid foundation for a more secure and prosperous future.